What was it, Jack?
I want a new drug.
Don't need money. Don't need
Power of
fame.
love. The power of love.
Who would have
Welcome
noticed?
back. Welcome back, folks. Welcome back, folks. It's another edition of the NFL picks between Chubbs and I and Moss.
What?
Hey now. Hey now.
Moss, welcome to the Beers and Bryan podcast yet again. For the folks out there who may not know, this is the OG start of the podcast right here.
Right here.
Episode 1, Family Easter back in April. This was the squad.
Numero uno.
Numero uno.
Somebody has to go to school and work, so he can't make it on the pod as often. So
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what's he trying to do? Get an education or something?
I'm just trying to be educational out here.
Look,
No.
Here's what I want you to educate me on today, Jack. How in the fuck are we supposed to pick the NFL games this week or last week or the week before? Because Chubbs and I just kind of lost touch, to be honest.
Or
Okay?
the week before. I mean, all year it has honestly seemed like you don't know who's going to shine. Records
Yeah.
don't mean anything, as we've
Well-
always seen in NFL.
Well, I will say records do mean something here. Hey, Chubbs, are you frozen? Are you good? Can you see me?
no, I'm not frozen. Am I frozen to you guys?
You're talking without moving your lips, and I'm like, that's incredible. Are you like one of those philanthropizers? What are they called?
Philosophizer.
Puppeteers?
Oh, you're a philosophizer now.
Look, Chubbs, last week was a doozy. All right. I've got an overall record from Chubbs at 7 wins, 8 losses, 7 good picks, 8 bad picks. And I've also got a record from Bryan, 7 good picks, 8 bad picks.
Oh,
We literally traded off each and every one of our games almost down to the T. Hey, Chubbs, do me a favor, try to turn your camera on and off on Google Meet. Because you look beautiful to me. I just don't know what you look like to the people. I want people to get your facial expressions, get you, understand what you're doing. You see that? Look? Well, he left, and that's fine too. He's gonna come right back. He's gonna come right back, and there he is, and he's back, baby, and he's back. Look,
Bam.
there you go.
so Chubbs and I went 7-8 last week. We're already on lucky week 13.
What I'm talking about.
It's the start of December. It's looking a lot like Christmas.
Hey,
Week
and that was
13.
after last week. Guarantee to all the fans out there that Chubbs was going to get double-digit fucking picks right.
Yeah, that was a guarantee.
That was a guarantee.
It's a guarantee.
Oh, I have.
Shit.
It's a guarantee piece of shit. I can take a shit in a box and stamp guarantee on it. I've got the time.
I do want to point out the notables from last week. Last week, some notable, we both fucked up with Detroit. We thought they might get a win on Thanksgiving, the Thanksgiving Magic. But what's even dumber is I thought New Orleans had some Thanksgiving Magic too. Okay. They got smashed, all right?
Yeah.
Another notable is both of us picking the Bengals by 3.
Yeah.
They won 41-10.
I figured they'd win, but I never thought they would do that.
Yeah, I didn't either. Here's the last thing I'll say about Week 12 because I don't like living in the past because it doesn't help my future. We picked Philly, we picked Jacksonville, and we picked Houston.
All shit the bed.
Philly played the Giants, Jacksonville played the Falcons, and Houston played the Jets, and we lost all 3 of those. And
Tell me, how does that make sense this year?
It doesn't. And the only streak we fucking had alive was also snapped this past week when the referees decided to take over the Vikings 49ers game. I'm not living in the past, but if I gotta say, Thielen made the catch, Osborne was offended. Defended improperly. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Was he offended? He probably was.
He probably was.
Yeah, he was offended all right.
Yeah. Passing offended.
Exactly.
It's not DPI anymore. It's DPO. Defensive pass offensive on the defensive. But yeah, so look, we're not gonna live in that. All right. The Vikes got the Lions this week. We're gonna, Jack, what we do on this show, we call the Vikes games last. Save the best for last, obviously. Chubbs had a streak of going against the Vikings for 2 weeks, and they won, and then he picked them last week, or he picked against them, and then he won that one bet. I picked the Vikings every week. Stop living in the past, Brian.
Yeah, understandably so.
Back in it.
I just know one thing about the refs. That's all I'm going to say is I think they need to be put on full time. How are we going to expect part-time workers to be out here giving their all? I mean, hell, I work part-time, and I tell you what.
It's hard to give my all.
You're a part-time piece of shit.
Yes.
But I mean, look, these guys are refereeing professionals. And you know what? They need to be professionals themselves. So go ahead and, they got to set that up, hold them accountable when, they make the call wrong.
And it's not just us. We're big enough football fans to watch the game. Even egregious shit that would be against, the 49ers who we just played, we would still call that and want that to be called.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we're fans of the game, like bottom line.
Did you guys see the other two calls that were kind of weary this week? Devontae Adams, his catch. Did you guys see that? Same situation,
yes.
But as Thielen, but his hit the ground. Adams has hit the ground. They called it a catch on the field. Then they play stands, and then it was Sunday night Ravens Browns. Njoku caught a ball that bounced on the ground off his knee into his hands.
I did see that.
They called it a touchdown. I mean, Jack, I think you're right. I think NFL officiating should be a full-time job. They need to be, Monday through Friday watching film. They could, if there's a thing to get their eyes or mind quicker, like athletes work on their agility and speed.
Yeah,
that's what referees need to do because it's getting ridiculous. I mean, or challenge every play. Let's review every penalty.
There you go. I brought that up to Jack this past Sunday. Hey, give each team an extra challenge and be able to challenge everything. Yeah. Everything. That can make a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know what the answer is. Yeah.
You know what?
Something's got to change. It seems that we're snake bitten by the refs all the fucking time. So,
yeah.
Got to change.
Not to say that we're a little biased.
No.
But it hurts a little bit. I mean,
not biased at all. No. I tell you what's not getting snake bitten. That's anything up here in this cold ass north that we got going. Let's travel, us three. Let me take you guys on a little journey, huh?
All right.
Little journey. For the folks that have already listened to it, I just want to tell you again, this podcast is brought to you by Wallaby Outfitters. All right.
What?
It's a koozie I have. Okay, folks. It's a koozie, also a wallet. All right. Got my ID right here for the folks on YouTube. We got my ID right here. Got my, because you guys know my love of Costco hot dogs. Got my Costco card here. My ID is in this pocket too. Okay. It's all there. WallabyOutfitters.com, Beers of Bryan promo code. Guess where you can use that, guys? Guess where you can use that the most? Down in New Orleans when the Cowboys travel on Thursday Night Football. Cowboys at the Saints. Taysom Hill's getting the start for the Saints, by the way. What we got? Who wants to go first? Who wants to take
Jack, welcome back.
The lead?
You take the lead. You take the lead,
Moss.
I'll take the lead. Amari Cooper's coming back after missing 2 games. So that's going to help ignite the Cowboys offense a little bit more. They had a disappointing loss on Thanksgiving.
Wasn't good.
Wasn't good.
Well, it was good. I mean,
it depends on who you are.
More.
I definitely see, this team has an obligation to, stick that NFC East lead. So, and right now it just seems like the Saints, they've been a little up and down, in terms of offensive production. And, with not having Kamara most of the time, having Mark Ingram come in and play, he's done well. I'll give you that. But it hasn't been the full power offense they've been hoping for. No. So, I'm going to go ahead and take Cowboys 28-21.
I love that. Line is at 4.5 for Dallas, so I like that. Chubbsy, what are you thinking? Huh? I see you itching
Right.
over there. You're like,
Yeah,
let me
right.
yeah.
Yeah, listen. Nobody ever wants to pick Cowboys, but the way New England, or I mean the way the Saints are playing, New Orleans is playing,
It's not
they don't
good.
have squat for Dallas, and especially if Cooper comes back. Yeah, I think they're going to blow them out by more than that. I think Cowboys by 2 touchdowns.
Ooh.
Yep.
I'll match the Dallas pick, but I'm gonna go by 3. Saints are gonna probably dress in all white. Dallas is gonna be like, oh, what are these blue uniforms doing on our shoulders? And something's gonna mess up. I still, for whatever reason, Sean Payton tickles my fancy, even if he hit me in the knees and broke my Brett Favre ACLs, or if he did anything. Well, that's
Or he did the skull chant a little premature.
oh, that's right. That's right. Well, I'm hoping his choking rubs off on Fat McCarthy. I mean, Mike. That's his name.
Yeah.
Mike McCarthy. I
I
don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Okay. I got Dallas by 3. That's what I got. Moss, on this show, we pick a team. We like to pick a score. If it's right, we celebrate it later. If it's wrong, we still got it right.
Right.
We pick the right team. Winning teams go on. What do we got at this is the second biggest line of the season. The Tom Brady Buccaneers travel to Atlanta to take on the Falcons, who they got Cordarrelle, as we like to say.
We love some Cordarrelle. Love them, love them. I'll take this one first, Jacob Moss.
Go ahead.
Tampa Bay 11 is minus 11.
Mine's 11.
Minus 11 Tampa Bay.
For
ridiculous
divisional matchup. They're in division.
It's divisional and it's a away game for the Tom Brady Buccaneers.
Falcons playing better. I don't know. I mean, they're not playing great. They are 5-6.
Yeah.
Buccaneers, the pissed off Tom Brady. I always try to bet with him because every time I bet against him, he always kicks my ass. But no, they're not going to beat him by 11. I think in Atlanta. They'll come out playing hard. Atlanta will keep it close, but I think in the end, the Buccaneers get them by a touchdown.
Yeah. So you got the Tom Brady's
Yep.
by 7. I'm gonna take Bucks by 20. I got him getting the line.
What?
I got him dominating. Cordell Patterson's the only person that great Bucks defense has got to focus on. Matt Ryan's not.
Did you see that? It was on Twitter. I think it said Cordarrelle is the number 3 safety on the roster.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Talk about athlete and talk about a way the Vikes fucked up.
Yeah.
Pardon my French. Of course. Moss? Bucks at Atlanta. Who you got?
I'm going to have to say I'm going 35-14 Bucks on this one. So it's hard to bet against Brady.
Yeah.
And after just seeing 28-3, I mean, it's kind of hard to
We're back where we full circle, huh? Full circle.
Yeah, it's hard to see it.
You're right, Ronnie.
Yeah. So saying
I want to see Matt Ryan see that, like, get over that hump, but when Brady is as he's been doing, he's not been necessarily he didn't do a lot last week. They won, but he didn't do a lot. Yeah.
Hey, is Pitts hurt? I mean,
no.
It's
fully
just their
best
offense.
athlete in the draft. I mean, damn, he hasn't showed up yet.
Yeah, but not having Calvin Ridley, that hurts the Atlanta offense.
That does.
And I mean,
the fact that their team sucks, that hurts their team.
That hurts a lot too,
The fact their quarterback can't throw it 40 yards, that hurts.
Hey, hold up. They got the fucking same record as we do.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But hold on. But let me get. Hold on. Hold down. It doesn't hurt as much as Jalen traveling to New York to take on the Jets. The Eagles travel to New York to take on the Jets. Who do we got? Let me take this one. I'll go first. How about that?
Go first. Go ahead.
How about them apples? Huh? You like them apples?
Yeah.
Red apples? Green apples? Big apples?
Huge
Jets by tree. Jets by tree. Jets home by tree. Jets home by tree. Take the Jets by tree.
Those are some big apples right there.
Those are some big apples.
Hey, you don't start a podcast and, have a life without big apples,
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and take this one to your Chubbs.
All right.
I would want to give a little more respect, but, I just never understood how they are the New York Jets, yet they play in New Jersey. Okay. So besides that point, I'm taking Philly by 21.
Woo!
I'm taking Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts 4 touchdowns. Not saying which way, but combined 4 tutties.
Coming in hot.
Wow, the guests on the podcast taking it way too. Jack, you can leave. Nah, I like to have realistic things. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Chubbs 8.
All right, so we're talking about
Eagles at Jets. Line is 6.5 for Philly.
An Eagles team.
Huh?
An Eagles team that got beat by the Giants.
Yeah, last week.
And a Jets team that beat the Texans after the Texans beat the Bills the week before. How do you fucking pick these games? It's
blindly.
Anyway, that's what with all these mid-range teams, it's like, what in the fuck is going on? I got to go with Philly. I can't trust the Jets, so I'm going to say Philly by 3. I think it's going to be tight. The Jets, for whatever reason, they're playing a little bit better. But what team are you going to get? Never know what you're going to get.
You never know what you're going to get. That's true. Yeah. That's true.
Jalen Hurts 4 touchdowns.
Yeah. Eagles by 3. Don't think that's happening, but
I love it. Jack, dude, welcome to the podcast. Welcome back.
Hey, glad to be here.
Look, what I'm getting at with this pick, I know it might seem crazy, all right, but this Jets team also beat those struggling Titans, okay? And then they beat the Texans. So they got future. If their future is in the front, that's all I'm saying. Speaking of future in the front, like a beak. I'm trying to find the best way to get from one game to another.
Right in the beak.
As I can. Right in the beak. Those Arizona Cardinals travel to Chicago to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Arizona's got 8.5. Or 8.
Yeah, 9-2.
Minus 8 Arizona.
9-2 Cardinals. Bears going down quick. They are not what they once were. Thank you, Danny Green. Now Cardinals big. Not big. I think Cardinals by 10. Bears, of course, keep it tight.
Yeah, I'm gonna match that 10. It may even be 7. I just don't think again, another team with only one superstar. Justin Fields is the only person that can really do anything. I mean, they don't, Khalil Mack's out. Like, they don't really have.
Yeah, that really hurt their defense big.
They are coming off a bye, though, I guess. I mean, you could. Jack looks like he wants to pick the Bears. That's all I'm saying. What do you?
I'm over here looking at. I wasn't too up to date on the injury report, so I'm seeing who's starting, who's not. That sways my pick greatly. Because if I'm being honest with you, if Kyler's out, DeAndre's out, and Justin Fields is out, I'm going Bears. I'm going Bears.
I'm going Bears, huh?
I'm going Bears. They're at home. You can't really. It's a tough in December for an Arizona team to come there without a JJ Watt on the defense.
You're right, Ronnie.
Home field advantage. It takes a lot. These December games are, they're tough outs. No matter who you are, no matter what your record is, especially when it's cold like that. So it really depends on me. If Kyler's starting, I'm taking Cardinals by 13.
Okay.
If
he's not, I'm taking Bears by 3.
Hey, can he do that?
Yeah, we did it last week. Yeah, we did it last week.
Okay, but he picked both teams. Oh, I did that, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did. We did 2 weeks ago, the Chargers and Steelers game.
Right, that's right.
You bet on Big Ben. Okay.
Hey, Brad, could you hand me a koozie?
What? A Wallaby koozie? Sorry, I can't. I have one, and I love it so much I can't give it away. But if you want to go to their website, wallabyoutfitters.com, use the promo code Beers with Bryan, it'll save you 10% on your purchase.
Dude, let me just go ahead and bookmark that.
On that right now.
Wallaby.
Look at all those colors, man.
So you got the Bears by tree if there's no Kyler Murray.
That's right.
Can I just school you real quick and tell you that Colt McCoy is 2-1 as a Cardinals starter?
I love to hear it. You know, he was great at Texas, great in Arizona right now. But
was he great in Texas?
He was pretty good at Texas.
Pretty good.
He wasn't that bad.
Pretty good.
Speaking about being good in Texas, this team has not really been that good in Texas. Oh, we got the Colts traveling to Houston to take on the Texans. Colts by 15. I mean, shit. Is this even a? You can't stop the run game. Carson Wentz is playing good. I mean, he's finding open receivers. They lost that game last week because it was the Tom Brady Buccaneers. But I got Colts by 10.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, what's the line?
9 for the Colts. -9 for the Colts.
I'm going. Yeah, I'll go Colts by 10.
I don't think they get it. Colts by 7.
I love it. Everybody that's a betting man, go ahead and follow Chubb's advice. You can follow it on YouTube, Beers and Bryan Podcast. You can find it on Anchor. You can find it anywhere your podcast is available.
At 1 week this year, I went 14-2. Now,
at one point
this year, I went 14-2.
Week 3 before anybody got injured.
Thank you.
No, it still counts.
Doesn't mean I can't do it. It's a possibility.
It still counts.
Just don't bet the house. Just go into your mom's purse, take out that little $20 bill.
Or you better get go in your Wallaby Outfitters wallet.
Bam.
Take out your cash.
Go into your mom's purse, get the cash and a credit card. Go on to wallabyoutfitters.com. Get you a koozie wallet. Then put $20 on Chubbs for the win. Bam.
While you're at it,
we can talk to Vegas about betting Chubbs or against Chubbs with his picks. We'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, there are no more lines anymore. It's just betting Chubbs.
Yeah, I went 30. I went 30 with Chubbs.
Yeah, you went 30 with Chubbs, or you went 30 against Chubbs.
The dangler or with Chubbs.
All right, I'm gonna rattle off 3 games. Okay,
quick pick.
3 games, quick pick them.
Oh, it's a win.
I'm gonna pick them. I love it. I love it. 3 games, real quick. What I try to do is pick the games that are like last week, Chubbs and I had 3 fucking games that were pick'ems.
Yeah.
Literal pick, like the Packers-Rams game was a pick'em. Whatever. But Chubbs, we got the Giants traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Dolphins -3.5.
Dolphins.
Moss, what do you think?
Oh, Dolphins. Defense playing too good.
I think, dude, they're on like a 4-game winning streak.
They have like a minus 12 point like turnover differential, or plus 12, I guess.
Let me say this: week 13 here on the pod. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dolphins finished better than Bills in the AFC East. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. It's our. I think they're rolling, dude. They're rolling. Why not take some taints on the pod, baby?
Come on, dude.
Do you remember?
Let's go Dolphins.
Do you remember Chubb's brazen pick last week that Tua Tagovailoa is not going to be that good of a quarterback?
Yeah.
That panned out real well for me.
Yeah.
24,
you know what they should do? They should do is Tua needs to call Cam Newton and say, "Hey Cam, as a 10-year vet, how do you play football?" And then he's gonna say, "Psych." I don't want to know about it. Because talk about one of the worst stat lines for a quarterback and ever. And now I don't even know where the Panthers going this week. Hold that. They got to bye.
They're going home. Exactly.
They got to bye. So Panthers taking an L this week. We'll all get a victory for that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got Washington traveling to do a little bit of gambling against the Raiders. That line is at 2.5 Raiders. Minus 2.5.
They're traveling to Vegas?
Yeah.
Well, I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
I love how our boy Taylor Heineke is playing. He's taking one over. He's earning a starting gig on that team. If they don't, I mean, just like we did, we didn't give him enough time and we screwed up and let him go. Fuck it. Washington by 3 on the road.
Wow.
Just happened.
Also, you got I got Vegas by 3. I think Vegas is hot. I mean, I think Derek Carr's finally his own quarterback. He's finally who he wants to be. He is who he thought he was going to be, Chubbs. All right.
Well, let me just go ahead and rattle off the last 3 games for the old Washington football team.
I know. Go rattle.
That's a 17-15 victory against the Seahawks. It's a 27-21 victory against the Thurs. And that's a 29-19 victory against the Tom Brady Buccaneers. Okay.
Whoa, wait.
I'm going Washington by 10.
Holy
wow.
shit, Batman.
They're going to have a good game.
One time and he comes up with just this illiteracy.
I fucking love it. No respect
I'm
for
just
David
kidding.
Kurt.
I just don't see anyone on that Raider defense, guarding, McLaurin.
Scary Terry.
Yeah, Scary Terry.
Terry.
I just think it's
a
couple deep balls.
Now I'm really going to rattle 3 off. Not even going to tell you the line. I just want you to pick them. Chubbsy, Jags at Rams.
Rams.
Moss.
Rams.
I'll take Rams as well. Ravens at Steelers.
Ravens.
Moss.
Steelers.
I got Ravens. 49ers at Seattle.
Niners.
Seattle.
I love it.
I do too, man. I do too. It's it's what makes the world go around, Really All right.
Is.
I think we've dipped into both sides of the game. So as when I say that, I mean like the 1 o'clockers and the 4:15ers or whatever. But Sunday Night Football, the Denver Broncos travel into the Midwest, very close to me. Kansas City Chiefs. Chiefs Sunday night game. Chiefs coming off a bye, I believe. Mahomes played well the week before. I mean, against the Moss, what you got?
Kansas City Chiefs have one of the best December records since 2013. So
he's ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. So I'm just, it's tough for me to not go against really reigning MVP, Mr. $500 million man, Patty Mahomes. Yes, he struggled this year, but I'm gonna have to go Kansas City by 13.
KC by 13. Chubbs, I'm gonna take him by 7. What do you got?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with. I'm gonna take him by, less than a touchdown, 4-7.
Okay, I'll put 4-7.
Give me
I'll
5.
Put you down for a baker's dozen.
I love it. Yeah, can I get 13 and 2 quarters?
2 safeties, a field goal, and a drop kick.
And the old Doug Flutie drop kick.
The old Flu Dougie. All right. Speaking of Doug Flutie, oh no, he didn't play for them. What did he play for the Judges?
I don't think so. He played for the Bills.
That's right. And only the Bills and the CFL Monarchs or whoever it was. But hey, shout out Doug Flutie. But we get the Judges traveling to Cincinnati to take on the Bengals. One of the games of the day, I would say. It's a 1 o'clocker too.
That is a good game. West Coast.
Be a good one.
I like the what Jack and Moss said earlier about the Cardinals traveling to the Bears. Same thing. Yeah. West Coast team coming all the way to Cincy. Yeah. It's going to be told Cincy's playing like they did at the beginning of the season. They're playing very well. I think they beat them Going to be a close one. I think they beat them by 3. Probably tied at the end. They beat them last second field goal.
Okay.
I like it, Chubbs. I'm going the same area, except I'm going Chargers. I'm going Chargers 38-35. Shootout for you offense fans out there.
I love both those picks. You know why? Because both those picks could be right. But they're not gonna be. Okay, they're not gonna be. You know why? Because when the Chargers travel into cold Cincinnati, Ohio, after that big old snowstorm just came through, those the dark-skinned, sun-kissed Californians are gonna get their ass kicked. I mean, when I tell you Cincinnati is gonna beat the brakes off of this Chargers team,
language.
They're gonna. Sorry. Cincinnati is going to fuck up this Chargers team. Better language. Okay. I think I'm gonna say Cincinnati by 10, and that's what I'm gonna write down. But I think it's by 17 and greater. I just they found their mojo. So here's what happened. So Cincinnati started off hot. Oh, Joe Burrow's this, Joe Burrow's that. Then they got humbled. Then they beat the shit out of the Steelers. I mean, like a divisional game, all on the line. They showed up. Steelers did not. This is when playoff teams start to roll. I mean, this is when these young, good teams with all this talent start to go. So I don't see any slowing down in Cincy. And next week, when they do lose by 3, you guys call me out on it, okay? Cincy by 10.
Oh, we will.
Cincy by 10.
All right.
Chubbs, are you frozen again?
Am I?
Let it go. Let it go. Isn't that frozen? Yeah, I can't see any movement.
You can't see him?
I can see him, and he looks like he's saying, what?
I got him clear.
Oh, hold on. Hang on, folks.
You got me, Jack?
Hang on, folks. Yeah, I don't got you. Look, I'm just going to pretend you're still there. I can hear you.
You want me to hang up again?
Say, you know what? If you want to, you could. Oh, or Chubbs, you can go down to this. You see the little microphone button, and then there's a camera button next to it, right in the middle of your screen on Google Meet. Oh wait, you're on your
microphone or camera?
The camera. Hit the camera once and hit it again. And he's back, folks. He's back. Folks.
There we go.
Back for me. Back for me. And
that's what just happened.
That just happens. See, anybody out there, if you want to learn problem-solving skills, you come to the Beers Bryan podcast, okay?
Thank you. Thank
Second
you.
favorite. This is, if the Vikes weren't playing this week, this would be my favorite game on the schedule.
Of course.
And we got to travel into a different football day. We did Thursday, we did Sunday, but Monday Night Football, as Chubbs pours that Hard Rock Cafe beer, the Patriots travel to Buffalo in the divisional game to take on the Bills. Buffalo's kind of like, and Patriots are. I mean, I am like, honestly, I'm absolutely shocked that the Patriots are 8-4 or 7. They're 8-4, right? They're not 7-4. They're 8-4.
I don't think they've had their bye yet.
They've won 6 straight games. These motherfuckers were 2-4.
They're 8-4 right now.
They were 2-4, and Belichick says, "Hey Mac, hold the cheese. Let me do this shit quick." They're 8-4, top seed in the not top seed yet because Ravens are 8-3, 9-3, whatever.
They're either 1 or 2.
They're 1 or 2. The damn Patriots get rid of Tom Brady, and we find out who the real villain is. And it's not Tom Brady, okay? It's Bill Belichick. Moss, Patriots at Bills, Buffalo's -2.5, and I think because they're at home. Well, I don't think the people believe in New England yet.
You know, we're wondering who is the scary one of that duo, and honestly, it's Bill Belichick's defense because that defense has been absolutely unreal this year, and that's pretty much really prompted them. Along with that, with Mac Jones and that offense, they've done well. I have to say that a little bit more of a veteran experience status in Josh Allen against a young Mac Jones gonna take this one over. I got the Bills by 7, 27-20.
Wow.
I like it. I mean, the Bills are at home. I don't mind that pick. Chubbsy, what's the wow factor for you?
Because just like you were talking about that defense, just like you talking about how good they are playing, how great Belichick is. Listen, they're going to hang in there, but Belichick is going to fucking put it on Josh Allen because they've been playing so good and the Bills have been starting to go down. Yeah, I think it's a fucking 14-point victory by the Patriots. They fucking put it on. Bills may not even get 10 points. You heard that.
I could not agree more, Chubbs. Couldn't agree more. I don't give a fuck I don't give a frick where they're playing.
Language.
Judon is too good. That defense doesn't matter who's out there. Give me 11 Julian Edelmans, and I'll win you a Super Bowl. Bill Belichick coaching defense. I mean, it's amazing how good this team. And look, Mac Jones has got to be Teddy Bridgewater 2014.
Yeah.
All you got to do is not lose you the game because your defense may not be the most talented, but it's the best coached. And
no, we talked about that last.
Look, hats off to Double B.
Yeah.
Hats off to Bill Belichick.
A bunch of their defense had to sit last year just because of COVID, because they chose to sit.
Right.
Incorporate all of those guys with all the damn. He's the best, man.
I got New England by 7. I'll match you, Chubbs.
They better be worried in the playoffs because I don't know if it's going to be going through Kansas City or if it's going through Baltimore. It may be going through the same fucking place it's been going through the last 20 years.
That is very true. They only need a few more wins. I mean,
that's what they're going to need, though. If they were at home, New England had this at home, I'd have a different story for you. But on the road, Buffalo's got to retain where they're at.
Yeah.
They've lost some momentum, but this right here is this game's going to be the ball breaker. This is one's going to decide where they go, how they're going to play the rest of the season. So I think all of them will have the momentum on the line and be like, hey, I like how well coached they are as a defense, but we're more talented than you, and we're going to show you.
You know what? I think I can agree to a point. So I think if Buffalo does win this, Patriots beat them in the playoffs in Buffalo.
Nice.
That's
bold, Cotton.
Bold. That is bold. Just like the Dolphins are going to be better ranked than the Bills.
Yeah.
I'm a bold guy, okay? You know what I'm bold for doing as well?
What?
Vikes by 17. Vikes by 17. Tired of the malarkey. Must build a grave for the Lions. Just give them their 10th. Fucking or their 9th, their 8th, their 11th. Just bury them wherever they need to be.
Listen, I've been doing those picks the last couple of weeks, just fucking superstitious because I always want the Vikes to win. So if I gotta say something that I don't fucking mean, I will. I don't give a shit. But no more. I'm not picking against the Vikes the rest of the year because that hurts my heart to even do it, even if I don't believe that they're gonna win. So I don't agree with you, but Vikes will win it by 7. They won't beat them by 17. Detroit's playing too well lately. And unfortunately, we always play down to our fucking competition. We're going to make it tight again. They're going to give us a fucking heart attack, but I think we scored late to fucking beat them. Bam.
I've been thinking about this one. I'll tell you what. In Detroit.
Do you want your last time on this podcast to be right now?
In Detroit.
Moss, what are you doing?
Don't you fucking dare.
You know what he's doing.
Vikes by 1.
One of those barn burners.
14-13.
Joseph with the game winner.
14-13. 14-13. I love that.
No, he didn't have the game. He doesn't have the game winner. We just
hold him. Okay.
Yeah. They get a touchdown, two field goals. We get one touchdown, miss extra point, and then another touchdown, go for 2.
I love that. Can
I make a bold prediction in the game?
Please. We're all about it. I'm gonna write that one down too. Go ahead.
Number 26 gets 100 yards of offense.
What?
Kenye
gets 100 yards of offense. I think they're going to put a package in for him. They have to. We don't have 33, and he is a baller. And if they don't, there's something wrong with him. He is our damn number 10 for Kansas City. He is that guy.
Yeah.
Got to give him some damn plays. We do.
I don't know if I can put him just up there with number 10 yet, but he's a rookie. I love the enthusiasm. Hey, look, I'm all there for it. What doesn't make sense to me, and what it has not made sense to most people all season, is this coaching staff. Why aren't we already having him in there?
I don't know. That totally fucking blows my mind. He should have been in there right after his injury, right after he fucking took that.
When we literally drop Abdullah, and Abdullah has seen more time with us this year than Kenya.
Yeah,
we literally released Abdullah to bring him up.
Yeah, and Abdullah's on another team.
Yeah,
you know what I think the Vikings have done with drafting Nwangwu? Or is it just Nwangwu or Nwangwu?
I just stick with Kenya.
Or 26.
That works.
Or
too.
hey,
both those work.
We just call him the Big U.
The U.
Wait, what are you talking about? The U.
We just call him the Big U.
He's got a U in his last name.
Oh, the Wong. I was like, he didn't go to Miami.
The Wong U.
What are you talking about? He didn't go to Miami.
It sounds like you.
You know where he went, right?
Wong-Woo. Yeah, he went to Iowa State.
Thank you.
Cyclone.
Yeah, he's a Cyclone. You know what though? People are gonna be like, we just can't kick it to him. We got to keep kicking it out of the end zone. And I'm sitting there watching the game Sunday, and I tell Chloe, I'm like, they better not kick this next one to him, because he's gotten 4 chances to catch and run. He doesn't need any more than that.
But it's like, even when he catches it and he hasn't, like, all right, so he's returned.
It looks weird. It looks awkward.
He's returned 4 kicks. 2 of them are for touchdowns.
Tutties.
Thank you.
And those other 2 were actually positive. Like, he was making something out of, like, they weren't negative.
Like, he needed one block.
Yeah.
He needed one block and it would have been gone.
Yeah, he's right there. I mean, his vision is what I'm already seeing just from being back there.
He needs more touches, and what Zimmer says every year about a new back. Well, he has to learn pass protection. So obviously he's getting blown up and not picking up who he's supposed to pick up in pass protection.
Yeah, but let me tell you this: if he's in the game, he's not blocking.
Thank you.
Or he better not be.
Thank you.
Better send his ass out on a route.
Put Conklin in the backfield. I mean, what do you?
You have CJ Ham, damn it.
I'm tired of CJ Ham. Hey, I gotta say before because I don't want to get too Viking talk on this. We're right at 45 minutes, but I gotta say, so Thielen's got a podcast, all right, and it takes place in his performance center, the ETS Performance Center. It's about half an hour, 40 minutes from here.
Right.
And he's recording his podcast with the guy who helps him run the performance center, and he brought CJ Ham along. And tell me if you've heard this before. He looks at CJ Ham and he goes, "You know what? I don't think you're a fullback. You're more of an athlete." Do you guys remember that? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? So Thielen being called, he's just athletic.
Yeah.
You know, he's not a receiver. Yeah. So, and the way the video kind of turned to CJ Ham, he was like, "Come on, man." And then they showed a highlight of his catch. I think it was against the Ravens, where he like high pointed and like was like over his shoulder. I mean, no man at 265 needs to be doing that kind of shit, you know?
No, he doesn't.
But he can.
But he can.
But he can.
He can because he's ham. All right. But look, folks, Chubbsy and Moss, I can't tell you how much this means to me. All right.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Interrupt.
You're getting ready to end, right?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. I got one thing to let everybody know about.
Okay.
This Saturday, I think we've all talked around, but
I forgot about it.
Tune in for the first time ever. Your Iowa Hawkeyes are going to be in the Big Ten championship game.
Let's go.
That Michigan Wolverine ass.
Indianapolis, stand up, bitch.
Stand up. Please. Tune in for them Hawks. And hey, it's going to be a tough one. But that's going to be a good one. Go Hawks.
How great is he going to be when you beat him and don't make the playoff?
Let me get a Ric Flair too. Clap. Woo!
All right, folks. Thanks for joining Football Week 13 on the Chubbs and Bryan podcast. We love you. Drink responsibly, and we'll talk to you later.
Hey, fuck Green Bay.
Yeah, fuck Green Bay.